Hey, what is up YouTube? TruePyroShad here, bringing you another episode of Shad Plays Pokemon HeartGold. Last time we left off, we defeated Jasmine and got our 6th gym badge, and we also mucked around in the Safari Zone for a bit, which was very nice, and as well as killed that Ampharos. Now today, you might be wondering why we're all the way in Union Cave. It is because we are doing some awesome exploration. This is my 4th attempt trying to record this, just because the 3 other times something went wrong. I just raged trying to find this location, and I ended up just googling it. So I wanted to be cool, and it's like, I did this all by myself. And I didn't. So apparently I'm meant to go over here the whole time. This is what I was looking for, and I couldn't find it. It was just like that. And yeah, I've got the tutorial loaded up right next to me, and I was like, you can't get to it unless you have got the HM Surf. So we could have done this a while ago, but yeah. Now the reason why we're here is because I want to catch a new Pokemon for our team. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not, but it will be fun to have it in our team. The reason why I'm not so sure about whether or not we're going to use it, we've already got a Pokemon of its typing on our team. And the only cool thing about it is that it's a new typing, and it's also a Pokemon I've never caught before in my life, which is and never used before in my life either, which is going to be pretty cool. And I do want to use it just because it's that cool. It's got cool points, but I'm a bit worried about having 2 of the same typing on our team now. I'm not going to say what Pokemon it is, but there are a few requirements that have to be met in order to capture it. For starters, it has to be a Friday, and second of all, you can only catch 1 of it each Friday. So that's that, and it only appears on a Friday. So I think I said that twice, but I was just clarifying. I don't want to say what Pokemon it is, just because I'm gonna just keep it a secret. Some people might know what I'm talking about, and some people will be like, oh my god, he's using the awesomest Pokemon ever, and some guys will be like, you've already got a water attack, no, and stuff. So yeah, apparently we'll find our Kangaskhan now. Let's speed things up. And oh god, ooh, this is going downhill fast. Alrighty, let's go into Mudra, the Heracross, and finish things up with the Brick Break. I like how Naira's just like having an intense battle with it, and Mudra just like whatevers and just knocks it out in 1 hit. And if you hear noise, it's because these cords of mine are tangled. Wow. Yeah, how did this happen? I don't know. Like my Xbox controller that I use to play this on my emulator is like tangled up with my headphones cord. So okay, I untangled it now. Very nice. Alrighty. The Pokemon I've been searching for the last 30 minutes is apparently here. This is just nearly as bad as that time I tried to find Heracross. And if I'm right, it is somewhere around here. Oh god, please no. Please. Oh my god, it's still more exploring to be done, but it's actually the first time I've ever actually gone into this area, just because I never knew where it was. So this is cool. This is new for me. Probably like people are like, this is the first thing I did as soon as I got Surf. But you know, I don't know why I did that voice for. Wow, I'm deeply lost. Let's talk to you, and let's speed things up. And isn't Naira like 1 HP? Yes, you are. And you have an Eevee. I know where this is going. Where is my Heracross? Alrighty, Heracross is just so awesome. I'm happy I caught this thing. Heracross is a beast. Alrighty, Brick Break, you're down. Level 29. Oh, Flareon. Yep, I know where this is going. You'd have all the Eevees. But Heracross is like whatever. Just one-shot all of them with the Brick. Oh, never mind. Vaporeon's something different. Oh, good. Oh wow, you outsped me. And I remember I was considering to use an Eevee, but I changed my mind just because I thought, you know, I didn't really want to use an Eevee. I use Eevee all the time. As a matter of fact, I think I've used all the Eeveelutions at least once. I remember the first time I played like Platinum, I'm pretty sure I had a Vaporeon. Then always in like Fire Red or Leaf Green, I always got a Jolteon because I never used to really be a fan of Pikachu. But now I'm starting to like it a bit. It's alright. But there goes our Naira. And what else? I use Flareon also sometimes in Fire Red and Leaf Green when I don't start off with Charmander. Because I played the Pokemon games, pretty much all of them, a fair few amount of times, at least 3 or 4 times at least. And there it is! There is the most elegant piece of art ever. Our Lapras just chilling. It's all like, hey, what's up? In the water. And look how beautiful it is. Look at its body. Look at its physique. It's just so beautiful. How elegant you are, Lapras. I have wasted a good hour trying to capture you. Well, I haven't even battled you. I already know you're going to be mine. Now, Lapras is a water ice type. Now the reason I'm considering catching it and using it on the team, I'm definitely catching it, but considering using it on the team is because it is the first time I'll be using a water ice type Pokemon. And Lapras is like one of the only few water type ice Pokemon there is. And it'll be the first time I'm ever using one as well. And I've been considering about using more than 6 Pokemon on my team. But at the same time, I don't want to use more than 6 Pokemon. But, you know, I want to try something new, so let's go with it. I will capture you, Lapras. I want to be like Ash Ketchum, and I'm going to catch them all, starting with this thing. Not really, I'm going to catch them all. I'm going to catch most of them, because Ash never got them all. But anyway, here we go. I'm probably going to one-shot this thing. I should have probably saved my game. Let's go into summary real quickly. Let's check moves. I can drain it with poison powder, but it'll probably faint. Wait a minute. You know, yawn. This is working perfectly. Alrighty, let's switch out into my fast sis. And let's see what this majestic Lapras has got. Alrighty, it is going to go for a Confuse Ray. Already I'm impressed, because Confuse Ray is a pain in the butt, or the pain in the neck. Alrighty, what we're going to do, we're going to go for the powerful Surf Attack, as it strikes us with Priority Ice Shard. Already some useful moves from this thing. I do resist the water ice type moves, because I am a water type. So this is looking good. We hurt ourselves in the confusion. Alrighty, what are you going to go for now? A Body Slam, that is another powerful move indeed. And of course we get paralyzed. That is just no. Now it's using Parafusion on us. That is quite impressive. But now we're going to go for the good old Surf. Hit for some decent damage. No, not even any decent damage. This is looking good. We'll try to put you to sleep. It's striking us down with the Body Slam, and it's not doing too much. Come on, fast sis. No, alrighty. I think it's like less than a 50% chance of striking the opponents when you're paralyzed and confused, or if it's paralyzed and being hit with a move that can cause a flinch. But anyway, here we go. We use the good old yawn. It's gonna go to sleep in a second. It's gonna go for another Ice Shard. It knows Water Pulse, Ice Shard, Confuse Ray, and Body Slam. Pretty good moveset, I guess, and we can teach it Surf as well. And now we snapped out of the confusion. Now we're going to strike you with a headbutt. That's doing less damage than the Surf. I'm very scared to go for the confusion, but let's throw a Pokeball here. I've got 2 Premier Balls and a Pokeball. Here we go. Premier Ball, attempt number 1. You are asleep. We do have a better chance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. We caught ourselves a Lapras. Very nice. And yay, we caught ourselves a Lapras, woohoo. Water Ice type, very nice. I will be nicknaming this thing. Well, our nickname is Majestic Crease. I should totally name it Majestic, but ooh, I'm thinking of 2 names for it. I want to name it after my friend, whose favorite Pokemon is Lapras, and at the same time, I don't really want to, because I'm that guy. This is going nowhere. I want to call it a unicorn too. It's like a watercorn. That's a cool name for a watercorn, actually. Or isocorn. Yeah, let's go for isocorn. That's stupid, man. I don't really know anything like Lapras in real life. God, this is going nowhere and fast. Wow, I need to think of a name. Guys, I'll be right back after I think of a name. Alright guys, I thought of the perfect name for Lapras. It's actually, some of you guys may know, or most of you guys know, that I like to play Minecraft, and there is one item in the game that is nice and blue that nobody likes, but I think it's alright, and I'm going to name it that. I'm going to call our Lapras Lapis, which is Lapis. No, what is it? Damn it, it's Lapis. It's pronounced Lapis, but we're going to say Lapis. So here we go, we've got our Lapras Lapis, or Lapis, whatever. Here we go, it's a jolly nature. That's actually pretty nice, besides the fact that its special attack's down, but we'll use this thing as a physical tank, or a physical attacker. Yeah, this is our new Pokemon Lapras, the Lapis. I think I did add it, I'm going to add it to our team, but first time I've ever caught a Lapras. It looks pretty damn awesome, actually, now that I look at it. Very cool. Our new friend is a part of the team. Here we go. I'll use our only escape rope I have. We'll do spins on our slow poke, fast assist, whatever. and we are out of Union Cave. Now, let us go fly to Eureka City. On our fainted Naira. That is quite nice now. From Eureka City, we have to go left through through Route 42 to Mount Mortar, then Route 42 again to get to Mahogany Town. So yeah, that is the overall plan. Here we go with our Naira. That is awesome, man. I'm actually pumped that I've got a I am so pumped that we have a Lapras on our team. Lapis. Even though it's like 10 levels lower than the whole team. Now my plan for this is that I'm actually going to use some. I'm going to use more than 6 Pokemon on our team. So we're gonna be like Ash Ketchum in this and have a rotational team. So I'll have like 6 Pokemon on the go, and we will switch Pokemon out. So this is gonna be pretty damn awesome. Because I know in in the Nova series, Ash has got like 10 Pokemon in his like rotation at the moment, and that's pretty cool. I want to be like that. I always thought that would be cool to use more than 6 Pokemon. But yeah, I don't think I will change Lapras's. I won't train Lapras at the moment. It is pretty low level, but I will get Pop and Experience Share on it, and also do some off-screen training like I usually do. But we don't get the Experience Share for a bit actually. So yeah, and our team's looking pretty solid. Like, we've got Naira, Fast Sis, a Madara, and a Leaf, so we've got an awesome team so far. So, and the rotation system will be pretty awesome as well. Sorry about that, I have to quickly do a little sneeze slash burpish sneeze, probably both. Righty now. Apparently here we get strength. Before when I was going through Union Cave, I saw some strength boulders, and I thought, hey, I need to use strength to pulverize these things, and I was like, this is gonna be fun, but I realized, wait a minute, I don't have strength, I have no idea how to get it. Then I went over here and realized, wait a minute, I'm not recording, so I just restarted it, and then I found out how to get Lapras, and yeah, also you can get TM 65, Shadow Claw, which is pretty awesome. I also got a coffee beside me. I don't know why. I'm a bit young to drink coffee. I'm not even that old. I'm so old. We could go through the water, but we're gonna be cool and go through this cave. Anyway, what I was planning to talk about before, I think I briefly mentioned it, but I think I like started talking about it, then we ran into Lapras, but how I got into Pokemon. Apparently your repel's still in effect, okay. But how did I, TruePyroShad, that sounds so silly. How did PyroShad get into Pokemon? Well, it all started a good 10 years ago. When my cousin first introduced me to Pokemon, and at the time I was like a whatever kind of guy. I was like, yeah, this is cool. This is just when I first started primary school actually. And my cousin showed me what Pokemon was, and it was like, this is pretty awesome, but like, how do I do it? He showed me everything. I remember when my very first Pokemon game I played, it was Pokemon Ruby. All I did for that whole entire thing was mash the A button. I didn't even choose my starter in that game. I just mashed the A button and went on with it. That was funny. I didn't choose my starter Pokemon, and it turns out that my very first Pokemon was a Trico, so that's pretty awesome. And right now I'm gonna teach Strength to what do you want to call it? Madara, just because Strength is actually a pretty decent move, and oh, I can teach it to Lapis, but no, we're not going to teach it to Lapis. I find it funny that I'm calling it Lapis. But anyway, what else? Yeah, so I didn't basically get the whole gist of that. There's options to choose from. I just went with the flow, really. And it turns out my very first Pokemon, like I said, was a Trico. Trico was really cool, even though I remember I just in Emerald, not Emerald, sorry, Ruby. There was this rival battle on the bridge towards the 3rd gym badge, and I just mashed the A button. It's like, what do I do? I'm pressing A button and losing all the time, and I continued losing all the time. And then one day, like, my Trico was like just awesome and stuff, and we beat the game. It's pretty awesome. I remember it very well. It was probably one of my most memorable journeys, just because it was the most stupidest journey and funnest journey at the same time. And Trico was awesome, even though it was like very difficult. In all the Pokemon games, the grass type starter is very, very difficult to beat the game. I noticed, just because they make this grass starter just like so crappy. But yeah, he showed me what it was. he told me how to play and stuff, and it's like, oh, this is cool. And he even showed me all the mistakes I made. It's like, you can choose stuff. It's like, oh, I can do this and this. And he actually, even though there was a tutorial how to catch Pokemon in the game, he showed me pretty much everything. So my cousin was pretty awesome back then. He's still pretty awesome. We still hang out. I reckon we're pretty close. And he's also got a bit of a reputation around Melbourne, which is the place I live in Australia. So he's got a bit of a reputation. Because a lot of people know him and stuff, and he's got his rep for his stuff, so that's pretty cool. But he's stopped playing Pokemon now. Like, I understand it's a bit, you know, people call it childish. I reckon it's pretty damn awesome, but, you know, people have their personal opinions, so, yeah. But anyway, I remember there is one thing I will never forget in my life that my cousin did to me. Like, my cousin was awesome, but he could be a real dick. He would use people, and I was no exception. I remember he was playing Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I was playing Fire Red and Leaf Green when we went. Because one time, when I think it was 6 years ago, we were both in Greece for a holiday, both our families, which was pretty awesome. Because his dad and his mom are brother and sister, so we're first cousins, in other words. And I remember we were like just playing around in that. We were like, yeah, blah blah blah. And he beat Fire Red about. He was trying to catch a Suicune because his starter was Charmander, and in Fire Red and Leaf Green, once you beat all the game and stuff, depending on what starter you chose, Suicune, Raikou, or Entei would be roaming around there, and he continued tracking this Suicune for the life of him, and he found the Suicune, and he found it, and he couldn't capture it though. So what he did to me, because I still had my Master Ball, he said, could we trade one Pokemon? He was gonna give me a Magikarp. He said, I'm gonna train this Pokemon up for you. And it's like, because I didn't really care at the time, but I don't remember what Pokemon it was, honestly. I do remember he did this to me though. I know it was a pretty good Pokemon. And so yeah, I was like, oh yeah, sure, okay. And I didn't see this, but he was sneaky. He put the Master Ball on that Pokemon, and he traded it over. And it's like, and I realized, wait a minute, why do you have a Master Ball? It's like, oh yeah, it's your Master Ball, I'm borrowing. It's like, hey, that's not fair. And then he captured the Suicune, and I was like, you caught the Suicune? And I was like, yeah, with your Master Ball, yeah. So I was like, what? Oh, my mind was blown that he not only did he give me a crappy Pokemon, he stole my Master Ball to catch the Suicune. And I was like, I will never forget that. I will never will. And the best part about it all, he never gave that Pokemon back. That was like, oh, that was just so painful. But we still got along pretty nicely. And is that all to Mount Mordor? Because I noticed I'm just rambling around my story of my Pokemon life. But yeah, that was hilarious. Now that I look back over it, but still very sad. And you've got a very weak Nidoking, and Nidoking, I presume, yeah. But anyways, yeah, he's stealing my Master Ball and my powerful Pokemon. That's just like, man, I was an idiot back then. But hey, I trusted my cousin. I trust a lot of people. But yeah. Anyway, we're on Route 42. We traveled pretty far. Let's go back this way. I like to explore. I like to beat everyone that I encounter in this. There's an event we have to do over here as well. I don't know how. We need Rock Climb. We don't get Rock Climb until in the game. But yeah, here's the event I was talking about. Speaking of Suicune, this is oddly convenient. This is a different Suicune. Actually, let's just roll with this. This is the Suicune. Actually, no, we can't roll with this. We can't say this is the Suicune that my cousin released. But anyway, continuing on with that, me and my cousin, we both loved Pokemon. I remember when we got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Team, we played through that together. The very first Mystery Dungeon, his team, he was a Marowak apparently, and his partner was a Machop, or he was a Machop and his partner was Marowak, one of the two. But I remember I was a Squirtle and he was a Charmander. I really liked Mystery Dungeon, how it's like, you ask questions and depending on how you answer, you get a certain Pokemon. So I was a Squirtle and he was a Marowak / Machop, I don't remember. But yeah, we played through together. I think he just barely beat it before me, and that was that Suicune event. No one really cared about. And we're back at the start. Let's go this way. Alrighty, there we go. And we can actually enter Mount Mordor here. Let's go in here. We probably could have done this first, but hey, whatever. So yeah, we played through Mystery Dungeon together, and yeah, like I said, he barely beat it before me, but we still had a good time either way. So yeah, all good. And he was very good at the game. He leveled up. He played a lot as well, so he could level up he had tons of Pokemon level 100, and everyone knew that you were a Pokemon master when your Pokemon was level 100. No one would mess with you. And so he had a level 100 Mewtwo, and I had all these teams that like 80s and stuff. And he said, hey, he challenged me to a Pokemon battle for one of my Pokemon. He said, I'll use my Mewtwo, and you can use whatever you want. And I only had 2 level 100s, my level 100 Charizard and my level 100 Blaziken. So he remembers this as well, and he was all like, hey, let's battle for something. I don't remember what that something was, but and it was like, yeah, sure. He said he would only bring his Mewtwo. Little did I know, he was so sneaky. He said, oh, I'll set it up and everything. It's like, okay, just choose your team stuff. So I was like, yeah, alright. But yeah, we did that, and little did I know, he put that Suicune in his team as well. And because he set everything up into the battle, I didn't see that he had 2 Pokemon. And like, all battling stuff, he destroyed my whole entire team. My Blaziken and Charizard down in 1 hit. I don't even know how I managed to knock out that Mewtwo. But then it's like, yes, I won. And it's like, he was like, really? And he sends out his Suicune, and it's like, I just looked at him, and it's like, you son of a, you just. And then he proceeded to win the battle with his Suicune. So I was like, oh god, my cousin. This is just stories of my cousin being a dick to me. But who cares? It's funny. Oh man, that was good times. And apparently my internet's out. Well, that explains why my game's running fast, because I was actually uploading a video at the moment. So yeah, can I go this way? Oh, it's gonna cut me off, isn't it? It's gonna cut me off. Let's see what happens. Boulder punch. Yeah, cut me off. Okay. But yeah, that's stories of my cousin and me. So yeah, he was a real douchebag. And yeah. Anyway, the point I was getting with that story is that I'd like you guys to comment on how you got into Pokemon, and I hope you enjoyed my little stories about my Pokemon childhood, about how I was used and stuff. And man, we're fighting all these sorts of items that I made in Noctowl. So yeah, very nice. And well, on the topic of just Pokemon in general, I remember Pokemon back at my primary school. Everyone loved it. We used to play the card game and stuff during recess and lunchtime, and it was awesome. Everyone got along and stuff, because my primary school wasn't that big. But then I moved to when I moved to my high school, it was much more different. For starters, it was an all-male school, and my primary was a unisex school. And I try to avoid that ladder, so I just go back down it. Alrighty, that just perfect sense. Anyways, what was I saying? My mind just lost that. Anyway, yeah. So my okay, so not only my high school was much bigger than my primary school, it was also a male school only, and yeah, this is a dead end. And hey, the rock. Oh, I thought the rocks were different. I was like, wow, that was awesome. And then not really. Yeah, so yeah, that was that. And also, at the time, because everyone at my primary school pretty much liked Pokemon, except for like the years that were young though, so I thought they were nerdy and stuff, and it's like, whatever's, Pokemon's is awesome, and it was just weird. But when I got to high school, my view on things completely changed, because I thought Pokemon was pretty big, but it actually wasn't. It was more, I actually did not know what Call of Duty was when I changed to high school, and I was like, yeah, Call of Duty, yeah, it's a sick game, bro. And I learned so many things that I shouldn't have learnt at my school. That was just bad things. And I also got bullied a bit when I first went to high school. For the first 2 years of my high school, that were painful. And this is back in the day of Lightning Shad. These were back in those days when I made videos on my Lightning Shad channel. And yeah, so it's been a long time really. And and so yeah, I got bullied. I think everyone has had a bullied experience, so I don't want this guy's number. I reject everyone's numbers. Like, I beat their Pokemon, it's like, you want my number? And it's like, totes. But, I'm not... Oh, damn, I lost my track of thought. I keep on losing my track of thought, damn it. Oh yeah, that's right, I was bullied in year 7 and 8, so... Which is like when I first started school, but it's been 2 years since then, so... Yeah, the reason why I got bullied is because I used to play the card game competitively. Like, I used to go to tournaments and stuff. At one time I was actually 5th in Victoria for the trading card game, because I went to tournaments and I really enjoyed it. So this is back when I did just mainly Pokemon videos. And let's see what's here. We have to burn my repel though, don't we? So yeah, And because some people found out, they thought, oh, it was really weird, blah blah blah, and people just insulted me and that. I was like, whatever. And I was like, I got really upset, and so it doesn't really matter. I've moved on from it now. I still play Pokemon, and I actually wouldn't be playing Pokemon today if it weren't some good friends I made over the past 2 years that like inspired me to continue playing. And we're finding some cool Pokemon here. So I really owe those guys a bit. I need to thank them one day for that. And yeah, we're in Mahogany Town. I feel like making this a longer episode today just because I'm enjoying talking just about Pokemon and that. And oh god, we can't even enter the building. So yeah, like I said, I got bullied a lot, and just because I was good at something, people insulted me and stuff, and just because that like whole change of like Pokemon's bad, Call of Duty's in and stuff. Like personally, I'm not a fan of FPS games, but there are very few FPS games I enjoy. Call of Duty I don't really like. It's not going to be something I want to play by myself. I do play it though with friends, like locally and stuff, when we're like each other's houses. Are like, hey, let's play a few rounds of Call of Duty, or let's just waste a whole day playing, because it is fun to play with friends because we muck around, we just do silly things. But then people who take it ultra mega seriously, and that's their lives, and it's like, oh my god, 360 no scope and stuff, and those are the kind of people that just do my head in, really. And really, it's everyone's opinion. I like Pokemon. I reckon it's the best thing ever, and I reckon it's pretty awesome, even though I like Inazuma 11 just a bit more than Pokemon. But yeah, so bullying is not fun. I'm scattering like bullying this, and it's like Pokemon's awesome, bullying's that. So yeah. So anyway, I'm not a fan. People are probably gonna be yelling at me. It's like, talk on one topic, Jesus, and stuff. And so yeah, there are only 2 FPS games I generally like to play by myself. That's Chivalry, Medieval Warfare, which isn't really an FPS game. It's more like an FPS slash like first-person slasher or something, which is cool. I don't even play it that much anymore. Then Ace of Spades, which is sort of like Minecraft and Call of Duty or Counter-Strike combined or something, and it's really fun. So that's like the only FPS game I play by myself, really. And my friends have that as well, and we do play that a lot. And generally, I'm not even good at FPS games. I don't know why, but Ace of Spades is the only FPS game I'm actually really good at. Like, when I play with my friends, I'm really good at it. I always get, like, the most kills, the most headshots. Like, if it was, like, me against all of them, I'd probably still win. And one of my friends, when we were playing, I just only headshotted him for the whole game, which is pretty awesome. But if you give me a PlayStation controller and tell me to go get some kills in Call of Duty, I won't be able to do that. I just can't. I suck so bad at Call of Duty. Like, really, I don't know why. It's probably because I'm used to playing games on a keyboard. And yeah. So yeah, like I said, not a fan of it. Fan of Call of Duty. It's not something I hate, but it's not something I'll go out of my way to play by myself. We'll do this event here. Yeah, you can pay money to go through. Cause it's Team Rocket. And what? See, that just rolled me for $1,000. I didn't really feel like paying them. I was so low. But anyway, but yeah, like I said, preference, and generally I stopped liking Pokemon as much as I did because of the bullying stuff in year 7. And I still I talked to my best friend about it, which is if you guys don't know who was in my latest Minecraft video, my best friend is Jason. So yeah, you learn something new every day, I guess, if you're watching this. So yeah, I talked to him about it. He used to love it as well. He still likes it, but he doesn't play it as much anymore. But he's still happy that he finds it moderately intriguing, but not at the same time doesn't really care. But yeah, I talked to him about it. He said, yeah, okay, that's cool and stuff, like, because I think it was in years 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago when the first Black and White came out, he thought it was pretty cool how it was like all changing and stuff. So I talked to him about it. And at the time, I didn't really know that many people at my school who liked Pokemon as well. But because how my high school worked, how there was so many people, like pretty much every year, I was only with 4 or 5 people from last year, and my whole entire class changed, which is nice to know people, but at the same time, it's like, oh my god, I need to get familiar with all these other new people. But anyway, oh, I don't really care about you, guy. Just know. But what else? So yeah, then in year 9, once I started giving up on it, There was this kid, remember when before I said I want to name Lapras after him. This is that kid. I'm not going to say his name just because of like reasons and stuff, but he liked Pokemon and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, I like Pokemon as well. And this is at the time where laptops were introduced to our school. Like, we were allowed to bring laptops and stuff to class, and I'm just saying, they were the worst laptops ever. Seriously, they were pretty much what were they? They were heavy as, and you have to carry them to and from school every day. They had the worst battery ever. Most of the time they didn't last a full day of school, and they were so slow because the people there modified them so we couldn't do as much stuff. But one guy, some random guy, found out how to put like games on it, and it's like, yeah, we can play games on it. And Pokemon was one of the games we played on the emulator and stuff. And it's like, yay, we can play Pokemon at school now. There goes all of my education. So that's what we did. Honestly, I didn't work that much at school, but I still got pretty good. I got decent grades. I won't say I was amazing, but I got decent grades. I didn't fail. That was the main thing. But yeah. Anyway, this guy, I just played it because it's like, oh, it's something to pass time in class. But this guy, he was all. One day when Black and 2 came out, it was actually a day we finished school early because of a thing called like parent-teacher interviews, where you got to have an interview with the teacher, with your parents, saying, oh yeah, your son's really good at something. And this guy's a hacker. You can only get Slowbro at level 37. What a hacker. What else? Yeah, so it was the day that Black and White 2 came out. I didn't have the slightest care for playing or like getting Black 2. I got Black and White. I got White 1, I think it was the year before that. But I was thinking, like, I stopped playing Pokemon a lot besides like during class and stuff. And I was thinking, I'm not gonna get this. It's not worth my time. But I moved that day. I decided to sit in the back of the class with that kid. My voice had like all this crap, man. And there was a group of 4 people that saying, oh yeah, blah blah blah. It's like Pokemon and stuff. It's like, oh, what are you guys talking about? And they're saying, oh, Black and White 2 comes out today. We'd go to the local JB Hi-Fi here and you go pick it up. It's like you should totally come too. You love Pokemon and stuff. And it's like, and I was thinking, I don't really want to go just because the fact that I sort of stopped it. But they were talking to me, and it's like, because camp was coming up next week too, like school camp. So I was thinking to myself, I don't really want to, but at the same time, yeah. But I thought, you know, I'll get it. I've got a bit of money. I don't really mind getting it. I'll just get it just to play them a bit. But I played it. And actually, when I first played True Black 2, I will admit, like, I felt like I was a bit forced into it, and I didn't enjoy it as much as other games. And there goes Fast Sis. What level is Fast? I don't even know. So I felt like I was a bit forced, but I did sort of enjoy it. But the reason why I thought I was forced is because I only had like 3 days to beat it, and I like to take my time in Pokemon games. So it was a bit forced, and I didn't enjoy it as much as I should have. But I still enjoyed it moderately. But I thought, whatever, I beat it now, and like, I'll bring it to camp and stuff, my DS, so we can play. And oh, this is the right way to go. I didn't finish exploring the previous area. So I thought, like, hey, like, let's just do it, we'll battle and stuff, and we played it a fair bit at camp. It's like, this is really fun. I actually have people to play with me now, instead of just, like, playing by myself, and I really enjoyed it, and that brought my spark, like, because I think tons of people brought their DSs and stuff to play, and it brought my spark back into the game, and we're at Lake of Rage from this perspective as well. Fishing Guru's house, we'll talk to this guy, so that brought my fire over playing Pokemon back. It lit my flame in my heart for Pokemon back up, if you will. And he's talking about like a rage creative, whatever. So that was cool how they like got that flame back. And that guy, I challenged him to a Pokemon battle, I think, or he challenged me. I don't remember who it was. And hello, Red Gyarados. So he said, hey, let's have a Pokemon battle, or I said to him, let's have a Pokemon battle. And we played 3 matches, and because I did play Pokemon on the DS on Wi-Fi as well competitively, I was really good at the game still, even though I was really good, but at the same time I was pretty rusty because I hadn't played for a while. And I thought, hey, we'll play it, and we had 3 really good matches, 3 double battles. I won every one by 1 or 2 Pokemon, and he nearly beat me, but he was just a bit short of victory. And generally, I had such a good time that's like, hey, I really like this game again. Let's continue playing. I'll continue playing like in my own time, and I felt really good about myself then. Like, I finally realized that, hey, not everyone's like Call of Duty maniacs. I still got friends who like this game as well, and that generally lit my spark back. Brought me back into playing Pokemon, which is I'm very grateful for him for that. As well, we talk about, because I sit next to him in my class now. We're in the same class for Year 10, luckily, and we just talked about it like crazy. It's like, hey, let's like let's talk about Pokemon. Let's like play Pokemon this day. Let's have a rematch when X and Y come out. Yeah, blah blah blah, and that just really helped me to like find what I missed for so long. So I owe him a lot for that, and I need to thank him. You know, Pokemon surprised about something. Yeah, it's probably the area. Even like a rage because of what's happening. So I really owe that guy a thank you, as well as another guy who sits next to me who likes Pokemon as well. But yeah, that guy, he really got me back into something I'd lost and I'd really enjoyed. So that is my life story of Pokemon. Besides the whole YouTube thing, that's like real life story, not by I guess sort of by myself. So the battle is Gyarados now. I know it was like whatever. So that is my story of Pokemon. The Pokemon story, I'm gonna call this episode. And hi, Red Gyarados, you're apparently a girl. The most easiest shiny that everyone has. Let's kill it. More jokes, let's catch it. I'm not gonna use this Gyarados, even though Red Gyarados is pretty sick. That's gonna intimidate us, and it gets a water type boost because it's raining. But yeah, if I think of any other stories to tell, because that was a very long story. That went for ages, especially the cousin stuff. So yeah. Wow, that did literally no damage. So yeah, if you guys want to hear other stories, just tell me. And also, like I said, leave a comment how you got into Pokemon as well, because I'd like to hear people's stories. It doesn't have to be 30-minute story like mine, but it can still be like, just leave a nice comment, just saying, hey, I got into Pokemon by doing this, and my cousin introduced me, blah blah blah, or a friend showed me. So yeah, while we're on topic of stuff, let's talk about on topic of Pokemon, sorry, let's just talk about the general anime. With the anime, Ash is all like, I'm gonna catch them all, gotta get all the gym badges, beat my rival, then lose the next battle immediately after. So, yeah, the anime is alright. I'm not a like ultra mega fan of the anime. The original anime back in the day, like in the Johto and Kanto region, that was the stuff right there. Seriously, that was awesome. Especially like, stuff got serious when Ash flipped the hat. He was like, stuff just got real, and it's pretty awesome. I didn't watch too much of the first two animes, but I did watch Master Quest, and give me a sec. Alrighty, sorry about that, but yeah, I did watch Master Quest a lot, and let's just catch this thing in the Pokeball. I will catch it just because it's shiny Gyarados. Yeah, I did watch Master Quest a fair bit, and oh, that didn't really work. Sparkles are too powerful for my balls. It sounded so wrong. Alrighty, what was I gonna say now? So yeah, I watched Master Quest was the best. I love that battle between Ash and Gary. Then Harrison and Ash, that was good stuff. But yeah, the anime has gotten a bit worse now. Like, it's not as good as it was originally. And this Gyarados, man, he's just refusing to go in that Pokeball. And yeah, so anime's alright now, but it's not the best thing ever. But it's good and it's bad. I don't like certain bits about it, but then some episodes like, oh my god, this is awesome, let's watch everything, so I know exactly what happened. That's generally how it is. One of my favourite battles though was in the Battlefront. See how it was Charizard versus Articuno. Like, anytime Ash's Charizard appears, I'm just like fangasm or whatever, or nerdgasm or whatever. And man, Gyarados is doing some work on it. I don't know. Do I still have my thing? Do I have my Nara? Yes, I do have Nara. I need to put this thing to sleep. Let's speed things up too, actually, while we're at it. And another Dragon Rage will in fact take me out, and of course it's faster. Damn it. Alrighty, let's just spam Pokeballs at it. I'll just keep spamming the A button until it stays in the ball. Oh god, this is going nowhere. There we go, sweet. Alrighty. Damn. So yeah, the anime can be really good but really bad, but that match between Articuno and Charizard by far my favourite, even though I've got tons of favourite, but that is just number one. But yeah, I'm not going to use this red Gyarados. But I tamed the red Scale, very nice indeed. And now there's one more event, this guy here. We need to talk to this guy. but we'll do it next episode. But thank you all for watching. This is TruePyroShad signing out, and like I said, leave a comment if you enjoyed. No, leave a comment about how you got into Pokemon, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. This is TruePyroShad signing out. Peace.